North Dakota in the United States.
As Indians, when we have come so far, like across the seven seas, half world across to America, we see the same Indians doing the same kind of work with so much more efficiency. Why can't we do that in India? The simple reason is corruption.
Yes, because if we can work here in the, if we are sitting in American office and doing something great job, if we are working here, we can do the same job in India also. We want to come back to our country because just because of this corruption, we are afraid of like how will we, can we perform and can we show our real caliber in our country? This is a big question mark in front of us. But if this corruption can be rooted away from us, can be removed away or diminished from the root from our country, then if we can work efficiently and effectively here for foreign countries, we can work for our own country too.
I just have one question. Why do we have to pay money to the traffic havaldar on the traffic signal every single day?
Yes.
Why do we have to pay money to the passport officer if we have to get a passport? Why do we have to pay money to every single officer, even for the ration card? Why do we have to pay money to every babu in the PWD department? Why can't we live without giving money to anybody? Please answer that question, right?
So India's economy is really growing, The only thing that is preventing us from growth is the corruption. And if there is a way to avoid this corruption, and this is the right time, people have come together. And I think if this anti-corruption law gets passed, if people support this, it will be an amazing thing for India.
Moving on to some other news. Hard luck, Karunanidhi says AIADMK Chief Jayalalitha.
Children joining the campaign against corruption. Now a debate among school bill. They want a 50-50 participation of the public and the government. That contravenes the superiority and the privilege of parliament. Because the will of the parliament is the will of the people. We are a democracy, we are a parliamentary democracy.
Exactly. You see, I told you there are very diverse points here. But you said you were, come forward, you said you were there at Jantar Mantar. Were you kind of swept away by this, or do you believe we are just being swept away by a lot of emotions? We met a youngster who said, Anna Hazare is the modern day Gandhi. Would you go so far?
I don't think so. He is similar to, he's a Gandhian for sure. All the ways he's adopting and all the methods he's taking. He's a Gandhian, that's a very pertinent fact. But I'm not too sure about what the propaganda is behind the promotion of the Lokpal bill. As you know, this has been deferred for the past 42 something years. And after all this time, I'm sure Mr. Anna Hazare was there even when this issue was raised the first time. Plus his constant shoving away of politicians, and when a letter from Sonia Gandhi comes in, he says that his support for the moves done by Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, with all due respect. I think the issue is extremely pertinent. Corruption in today's society is very prevalent, and we need to fight against it. But the entire propaganda behind the promotion of the Lokpal bill in this manner, with Mr. Anna Hazare doing a similar thing to Mr. Gandhi, which he did at the time of the Pune Pact with Mr. Ambedkar.
Good, interesting debate that I came across right here.
Right, children debating the demands being made by supporters of Anna Hazare.
Be a part of this historic moment. After Dandi March, it's Hazare's March. Thank you. Well, young people certainly feeling that this is something that they can actually relate to. At this place, Gargi, in fact, if we can request our camera person Alphonse to it's kind of a movement where you'll find housewives, homemakers, students, professionals, everybody joining in their voice. We have literary figures as well, making it their own protest. We have people giving out literature. So all in all, it's a kind of a movement with a lot of momentum.
Sudhir in Hyderabad, but first the latest developments. The government has rejected Anna Hazare's demand for a notification on the Joint Committee for drafting the Lokpal bill against corruption. Now, Kapil Sibal, a subgroup member of that anti-corruption GOM, said today that the government can only issue a letter setting up the Joint Committee of activists and government representatives. He also said that if Hazare is appointed the chairman of the panel, then no minister will be on that panel, that only government officials will be part of it. Fresh talks will be held with Hazare supporters at 6 in the evening. The Hazare deadlock has even prompted a meeting between the Prime Minister, Sonia Gandhi, with Kapil Sibal, Pranab Mukherjee and others.